All right, shalom, shalom, Shabbat shalom. So, I know not for everybody, but today is our 8th day, the great day of Shabbat, of Sukkot, the day of restoration. That's what it means, that's what it stands for, is that day of restoration, that completion. And so we are totally bummed out. Good morning, Rose, how you doing? But this has been, as I've been sharing all week, this has been an awesome Sukkot for us. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning, Josie. So today, well, we got a nice sized chapter today. We got Psalm 68. So day 68, Psalm 68. I'm gonna get my old man glasses on here. All right. Let Yah rise. Let his enemies be scattered. Let those also who hate him flee before him. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melts before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of Yah. Wow. As wax melts before a fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of Yah. But let the righteous be glad, let them rejoice before Elohim. Yes, let them rejoice exceedingly. Sing to Elohim, sing praises to his name. Extol him who rides on the clouds by his name Yah, and rejoice before him. A father of the fatherless, a defender of widows, is Elohim in his holy habitation. Yah sets the solitary in families. He brings out those who are bound into prosperity, but the rebellious dwell in a dry land. You know, that right there is a hint of the millennial reign. Boker Tov, treasure. You know, it talks about that the rebellious will dwell in the dry land during millennial reign. It says in Zechariah 14, anybody who does not come unto Jerusalem to keep Sukkot before Yehovah Yeshua, no rain shall fall upon their land. So continuing on, verse 7, O Yehovah, when you went out before your people, when you marched through the wilderness, the earth shook. The heavens also dropped rain at the presence of Yah. Sinai itself was moved at the presence of Elohim, the El of Yisrael. You, O El, sent a plentiful rain, whereby you confirmed your inheritance. When it was weary, your congregation dwelt in it. You, O Yah, provided from your goodness for the poor. Adonai gave the word. Great was the company of those who proclaimed it. Kings of armies flee. They flee, and she who remains at home divides the spoil. Though you lie down among the sheepfolds, you will be like the wings of a dove, covered with silver, and her feathers with yellow gold. When the Almighty scattered kings in it, it was white as snow in Zalman. A mountain of El is the mountain of Bashan. A mountain of many peaks is the mountain of Bashan. Why do you fume with envy, you mountains of many peaks? This is the mountain which Yehovah desires to dwell in. Yes, Yehovah will dwell in it forever. The chariots of Elohim are 20,000, even thousands of thousands. Adonai is among them as in Sinai in the holy place. You have ascended on high. You have led captivity captive. You have received gifts among men, even from the rebellious, that Yehovah Elohim might dwell there. Blessed be Adonai, who daily loads us with benefits. The El of our salvation. Our El is the Elohim of salvation, and to Elohim Adonai belong escapes from death. But Yah will wound the head of his enemies, the hairy scalp of the one who still goes on in his trespasses. Yehovah said, I will bring back from Bashan. I will bring them back from the depths of the sea, that your foot may crush them in blood, and the tongues of your dogs may have their portion from your enemies. They have seen your procession, O Yah, the procession of my El, my king, into the sanctuary. The singers went before, the players on instrument followed after. Among them were the maidens playing timbrels. Bless Elohim in the congregations. Yehovah from the mountain of Yisrael. There is a little Benjamin, their leader. The princes of Judah and their company. The princes of Zebulun and the princes of Naphtali. Your Elohim has commanded your strength. Strengthen, O Yah, what you have done for us. Because of your temple at Jerusalem, kings will bring presents to you. Rebuke the beasts of the reeds, the herds of bulls with the calves of the peoples, till everyone submits himself with pieces of silver. Where did I go here? Scatter the peoples who delight in war. Envoys will come out of Egypt. Ethiopia will quickly stretch out her hands to Yah. Sing to Yah, you kingdoms of the earth. O sing praises to Yehovah, to him who rides on the heaven of heavens, which were of old. Indeed, he sends out his voice, a mighty voice. Ascribe strength to Elohim. His excellence is over Yisrael, and his strength is in the clouds. O Elohim, you are more awesome than your holy places. The El of Yisrael is he who gives strength and power to his people. Blessed be Elohim. Wow. That, man, in every way, shape, and form, that is the end of all ends of what Yehovah will do for us, of what he will do when he has all of Israel together, when he comes and he dwells in the mountain that he has put his name on. When he comes and takes care of all the enemies, when he comes and restores the land and replenishes and everything else. And as it says, as we know that Ethiopia and Lebanon and all of them are enemies of Israel, but at this time in the future that we will see, they will bring presence before Yehovah. You know, millennial reign is what that's going to be. It says that all the nations shall come up to Jerusalem and bring their gifts, and even in the eternal heaven and earth, the new Jerusalem, or as it says in Revelation 21, the new heaven and new earth, it says in Revelation that the kings of the nations shall bring their glory to the new Jerusalem, to Yehovah. All of this, and by his hand, by his might, by his power. And what a privilege it will be that we will get to be partakers of all of this. You know, those who rebelled, as it talks about, those who rebelled and everything, they will be destroyed. They will melt away as wax melts before the fire. Man, that's, I don't want no part of that. But to stand there and see, or to be a part of watching, or to even be a part of it at all, as the glory of Yah unfolds and pours out over the earth in the millennial reign, and even after, when our Messiah returns and comes back and restores everything back unto him, restores his people, and brings, as Anthony and I preached on Shabbat, the two houses brought back together, Ephraim brought home and restored, and Ephraim and Judah become one stick again in one house, and we will be his people and he will be our Elohim. What a glorious day that's going to be. So Mishpachah, as you go throughout the day today, you know, as always I say, go and read it for yourself, because what Yah may give you out of it might be different than what I'm talking about. You know, all depending on where your walk is. So go and read it today, and go and meditate on it and think upon it, and be filled in your heart with it and what it means for you in your life and where your walk is today. Amen. So I love you all. Have an awesome and blessed day. May everything that you say and do today bring honor and glory to his name and not profane your name. And most of all, Yah loves you. Shalom, shalom.